Hang on a second, what's this? Haven't seen that before. It looks like a map, an old treasure map, in my garage. Who would have thought? How odd. It's even got a cross where I suppose the treasure's buried. I wonder what that could be. How exciting. And I think all I need to do to claim my bounty is... First of all, head due north past some palm trees on your left. Nothing to see here. Head further north, avoiding these sharks at all costs. And then we'll grab some supplies from these dudes in a ship, a bit of beef jerky, thanks fellas, and then come back around past some more palm trees, over some mountains, and then avoiding these pirates. You do not want to mess with the pirates. Do a quick U-turn, over some more mountains, and hopefully X marks the spot in our backyard. Too easy. This looks like the spot. Let's have a dig. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, hang on a sec. What's this? Surely it could not be. Surely. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. I'm shaking like a leaf. Seriously. What have we got? Oh my God. It is the final show of my Owner Builder series, episode 52, How to Oil a Deck tutorial. I thought I had deleted it and lost it. What a relief. And unfortunately I've taped over the Steve Irwin half-hour tribute show. Sorry about that, Steve. Oh, that is so exciting. Let's see what we've got, eh? G'day Knuckleheads, Uncle Knackers here, and welcome to the final episode in my Owner Builder series, episode 52. And as you can see, the deck has just been built, and all we need to do to finish it is to apply a coat of oil to it. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I prep the deck and then apply that oil. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. To sand down the deck, you don't need anything special. I'm just using my old palm sander with 120 grit sandpaper. You just need something that'll knock those rough edges off. Let's do it. In the prep phase, I always pay particular attention to giving the deck a good sand because you don't want anybody getting any splinters. Very unpleasant. And don't forget all the steps. And hang on a second, is that Billy? Oh, what's Dad doing, making more noise? And oh yeah, don't forget the posts as well. Okay, the deck is now sanded, but before you get too excited and start putting down the oil, there's one more step you need to do. Make sure you give it a good wash with something like sugar soap. It gets rid of all that grease and grime, and let's face it, over the last 6 weeks or so, there's been kids running backwards and forwards all over that deck, dropping their ice creams and chocolate and God knows what else. So a good wash with some sugar soap will do the trick. 1 cup of this into a bucket of water is all you need, and then get a broom, give it a good scrub or a brush. You could even use a mop, and then just hose it off with some water. Too easy. Okay, let's pour in the sugar soap, give it a bit of a stir, and you're good to go. Now let's just spread some of that water around, and then grab a stiff broom and give that deck a good scrub. Once you've finished brooming off the deck, getting rid of all that dirt, dust and grime, go and grab the hose and wash off all that sugar soap. Now while you're at it, you may as well give the walls a bit of a going over. They were a bit dirty. Good timing. So what equipment will we need? Well, first of all, there's some painter's tape which we'll use to tape the house wall off from the deck, because you don't want to get any decking oil on the wall of the house. Secondly, we'll need a paintbrush to do some cutting in. Next up, we'll need a paint stirrer. I'm just using a stick. Now here's the product that I'm using. It's called Q-Tech CD50. It's an oil-based clear product, and the reason why I'm using it is that over time it silvers off, which will give a nice weathered appearance to the timber, which will look good in this beachside environment. And of course we'll need a paint tray to pour the oil into. Next up, you'll need the Applicator Stick, which looks just like a broom, and with this you attach your woolen decking oil applicator to, and that just simply ties to the base of it, just like that, and you're good to go. And finally, just get yourself some disposable rubber gloves, because applying the oil can get a bit messy. Alright, we're done. Let's get cracking and oil that deck. Now before you do anything, it's a good idea to tape up where the deck meets the house, because you don't want to get any oil on those weatherboards. It might take a little bit of time to get all that taping done, but it is well and truly worth the effort. And when it is done, mix up some of that oil and get stuck into it. And I'm kicking off by first of all painting all of those posts. And once they're done, hang on a second, someone's coming out. No, they're retreated. Once the posts are done, then we can tackle cutting in next to the house. And when that's all done, then it's time to apply the oil to the deck. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. It goes on so smoothly, and the result is just spectacular. Love it. I can't believe how good this looks. And hey, check this out. Oil goes on, oil goes off. Oil goes on, oil goes off. What an amazing product. And basically that's all there is to it, folks. And with a brand new deck, give it a good couple of coats. And between coats, to keep the applicator pad nice and fresh, just wrap it in a plastic bag and that should do the trick. Now that unfortunately is where the tape ended, but as you can see, it's 18 months down the track. I've just applied a fresh coat of oil, and how good does that look? It looks like a brand new deck. Love it. So that's it, folks, how to oil a deck. Well, I hope you enjoyed and found that video useful, and as per usual, a big thumbs up is always greatly appreciated, and if this is your first time to my channel, please hit that subscribe button for more handy tips. Alright, I might forego my cup of tea today, and with summer just around the corner, I might replace it with an icy cold beer on my freshly oiled deck. Beautiful. So till next time, I'm out of here. Cheers.